Sunday, June 27th. Going to start the pedal box today. I'm waiting on my cylinder head and a few bits and pieces related to the engine, so all of that's covered up right now. I might as well get on with the other subsystems. So up next is the pedal box. Let's take a look. So quite an interesting device. Actually looks like something out of War of the Worlds, to be honest. So we're nice, neat assembly. Needs a lot of cleaning, a lot of loving. A lot of things in here are complete replacement parts, will be replacement parts. So clutch master cylinder, brake master cylinder. I'll just get new and replace them completely. Brake pedal, clutch pedal. These will all clean up really nicely. And aluminium casting, which will clean up really great. And then the internals, I don't know too much about these. I've never really taken one apart before. Can't remember what I did on my V12, but clearly all of this will clean up. So today's basically a day of stripping and cleaning. These will go out for powder coating. I have some of the pieces to go, so I'll take them with me at the same time. Yeah, another day in the garage. No complaints.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go.
Saturday, July 3rd, I'm going to reassemble the pedal box. Last week I stripped it apart and I had to clean it all up. So this is how it's all turned out. These aluminium castings, they clean up just incredibly well. I have a really great shot blast machine, media blaster as they call it in the US. And after you put it through that and then you do a little bit of polishing, it comes up just incredibly well. So I re-tapped all of the threads, cleaned up the shaft. I have new springs for the throttle and the clutch. These are all cleaned up. New nut obviously, and then I've powder coated the pedals. They all look good to go. The pedal pads are powder coated, both for the accelerator and the clutch. Accelerator and the clutch, the brake and the clutch. And then I have new pads, new clutch, master cylinder. A little awkward getting the right unit with the right length of pin, so eventually worked that out. The first one I ordered came with a much longer shaft, so eventually figured out why Now all of this matches, and then a new brake master cylinder spacer for the clutch master cylinder. Shouldn't take too long to assemble, and it'll be another sub-assembly ready to fit on the car when I get my car back. So yeah, nice little job, shouldn't take long. Thanks. Pedal boxes together. So kind of looks odd when it's all together. Looks like something from War of the Worlds. Actually a little tricky with the pedal box springs. I'll show you what I mean by that. But this is all in nicely. Everything fits quite nicely. This is the brake pedal position adjuster, takes up the slack with the master cylinder. But let's show you underneath and why it's quite fiddly here. So this spring, let me just get a good shot of it. Yeah, this spring for the clutch pedal needs to wrap around the back of the pedal here and then react at the bottom. It took me a couple of goes to figure that out. The one that I took apart, this spring was broken, so it was difficult to know about the orientation of that. Anyway, that's worked out quite nicely. And then this spring here is a little easier to fit while you're assembling it. So this has actually worked out very nicely. So I have no slack in the pedals, cross slack, which is good, and everything works. It has return. So I'm actually pretty pleased with all of that right now. Yeah, looks quite cool actually. Cleans up incredibly well, and it's gonna look great in the car. Looks good.